Welcome to part 2 of our viral video, 35 years of life lessons in just 5 minutes. If you haven't seen the first part yet, make sure to check out the link in the description box after this video. Now, let's dive right back into it. I spent 35 years chasing the wrong goals, following what society says is success, and learning tough lessons too late. Some people never break free from that. But right now, you have a choice. You can either spend years figuring things out on your own or learn from the hard lessons I'm about to share in the next few minutes. These are real lessons that changed my life. If you ignore them, you'll waste time learning the hard way. But if you use them, you'll save yourself years of struggle. Let's dive in. 1. We all have 2 lives. The second begins when we realize we only have one. Most people live like they have unlimited time. They put off their dreams, stay in unhappy jobs or relationships, and convince themselves that someday they'll start living the life they want. But then reality hits, a health scare, the loss of a loved one, or just a quiet moment of clarity, and suddenly everything changes. You realize life is short and there are no guarantees. That's when your second life begins. You stop wasting time, stop living for others' approval, and start making each day count. It's the wake-up call most people need before they finally start living with purpose. 2. Success is a lonely road. The higher you climb, the fewer people truly understand your journey. Not everyone will clap for you. This is because most people are used to seeing you a certain way. When you start growing, changing, or achieving more, it makes them uncomfortable. Friends may drift away. Family might doubt you, and strangers will criticize you simply because your success highlights their own insecurities. The truth is, big dreams require sacrifices. Late nights, missed parties, and working while others relax, and not everyone will support that. Many successful people have faced this. The more they leveled up, the more they outgrew old circles. But that's okay. Real success isn't about applause. It's about staying focused even when you're walking alone. If you wait for everyone to cheer for you, you'll never start. Keep going. The right people will meet you at the top. 3. Don't eat with people you wouldn't starve with. You should be careful about whom you trust and keep close, because not everyone who shares your good times will stand by you in hard times. Most people have experienced fake friendships, where people only stick around when things are easy, fun, or beneficial to them. But when real struggle hits, they disappear. The ones worth keeping are those who would still be there even if you had nothing to offer. The ones who'd go hungry with you rather than abandon you. Life tests relationships, and many realize too late that they invested time in the wrong people. Choose loyalty over convenience. True bonds aren't built at the feast table, but in the moments when there's nothing left to eat. 4. Never be someone's backup plan. If someone treats you like an option, only calling when it's convenient, only showing up when they need something, it's time to walk away. You deserve to be a priority, not a second thought. Too many people stay in one-sided relationships hoping things will change, but respect and love should never be begged for. If they can easily leave you behind, you should be strong enough to show them you have choices too. Value yourself enough to let go of those who don't see your worth. The right people won't make you question your place in their life. 5. If you want to travel fast, use the old roads. Success often comes from following proven paths rather than chasing shortcuts or reinventing the wheel. Most people waste time looking for hacks or trendy advice when the real answers, like discipline, consistency, and timeless wisdom, have been around for centuries. Think about it. The wealthiest investors study Warren Buffett, the strongest athletes train like champions from decades ago, and the wisest leaders learn from history's greatest minds. New methods can be flashy, but they're often untested. The old roads, mastering fundamentals, learning from those who came before you, and putting in real work are the fastest way forward because they've already been mapped by winners. Don't overcomplicate it. The best route is usually the one that's already been traveled. 6. The devil will never show up as the devil. This means danger rarely looks dangerous at first. It comes disguised as something tempting, easy, or even good. Most people have fallen for this trap. The toxic relationship that seemed exciting at first, the get-rich-quick scheme that drained their savings, or the bad habit that felt harmless until it was too late. Real destruction doesn't announce itself. It sneaks in through shortcuts that weaken you, people who flatter but don't care, or compromises that slowly erode your values. The lesson? Just because something feels good now doesn't mean it won't ruin you later. Always look deeper. The worst things in life don't come with warning signs, they come with smiles. 7. There is nothing in this world that can hurt and heal you as much as your thoughts. This means your mind is the most powerful force in your life. It can drag you down with doubt and fear or lift you up with hope and courage. Most people know how it feels to be trapped in their own heads, replaying past mistakes, imagining worst-case scenarios, or comparing themselves to others until they feel worthless. But those same thoughts, when shifted, can become your greatest strength. Telling yourself, "I can learn from this," turns failure into growth. Choosing "I'll try again" turns defeat into resilience. The battle isn't with the world, it's with the voice inside you. Win that, and you'll realize no outside force can break you unless your thoughts let it. Your mind is both the wound and the medicine. It all depends on how you use it. 8. Your only real competition is yourself. Comparing yourself to others is a waste of time, because everyone starts from a different place, faces different struggles, and has their own path. Most people waste energy feeling jealous of others' success or pressured by society's expectations. But the only person you should try to beat is the person you were yesterday. Whether it's improving your skills, building better habits, or overcoming self-doubt, real growth happens when you focus on your own progress, not someone else's. Think about it. Even if you win against others, you'll never be satisfied unless you're truly getting better. The only race that matters is the one against your past self, because that's the only competition you can actually control. 9. People only support you when you don't need it. When you're struggling, chasing a dream, or trying to build something from nothing, most people stay silent. They doubt you, ignore you, or even discourage you. But once you've made it, once you've proven yourself and no longer need their support, suddenly everyone shows up. They praise you, claim they believed in you all along, and want to be part of your success. This happens to almost everyone chasing something bigger. It's a tough truth, but it teaches you to believe in yourself when no one else does. Because real support is rare, especially when you need it most. 10. The internet is not real life. It's easy to get caught up in the online world where everything seems perfect and everyone's life appears flawless. Social media shows only the highlights, the vacations, the successes, the best moments, creating an illusion that everyone else has it all together. But the reality is, the internet doesn't reflect the full picture. Behind every perfect post, there's real-life struggle, failure, and imperfection. Most people can relate to this. Comparing ourselves to what we see online can lead to feelings of inadequacy. The truth is, the online world is curated and edited. Real life is much messier, and that's perfectly okay. Don't let a screen define your worth. What happens offline matters infinitely more. 11th, stop entertaining what doesn't deserve your energy. People will always have something to say, some of it unfair, some of it plain toxic. But here's the truth, not every comment deserves your reaction. I've learned to treat hate and negativity like what it really is, waste. I was raised to flush it, not to play with it. Responding to every insult or criticism only drags you down to their level. Protect your peace. Focus on your growth, your goals, and the people who actually matter. Let the rest go where it belongs, down the drain. 12. Failure doesn't mean the end. It just means a new direction. Sometimes things don't go the way you planned. Maybe you worked hard on something and it didn't turn out right. But that doesn't mean it was all for nothing. Like the saying goes, if I make a cake and it fails, it becomes a pudding. It's a reminder that even when life doesn't go exactly as expected, you can still turn the outcome into something useful or meaningful. Most people can relate to this. Failed plans, missed opportunities, or mistakes that led to something better. Learn to adapt. Shift your mindset from "I failed" to "What can I make of this?" That's where real growth begins. 13. Comfort zone is your worst enemy. Staying in your comfort zone feels safe, but it's also where dreams go to die. Most people stick to what's familiar. Same job, same routine, same thinking because it's easy and doesn't require risk, but nothing grows there. Growth only happens when you challenge yourself, try new things, and face discomfort head-on. Think about it. Every time you've improved in life, whether learning a skill, starting something new, or overcoming a fear, it happened because you stepped outside of what felt easy. Yes, it's scary. Yes, it might not work out right away, but staying stuck is far worse. Your comfort zone might protect you from failure, but it also blocks your potential. If you want a different life, you have to do different things. Step out before your comfort zone becomes your regret zone. 14. Discipline beats motivation every time. Motivation comes and goes. One day you're fired up, the next you feel like doing nothing. That's normal. But if you only act when you're motivated, you'll never get far. The people who win in life aren't the most excited. They're the most disciplined. They do the work whether they feel like it or not. Whether it's hitting the gym, working on a business, or learning a skill, showing up consistently, even on the hard days, is what sets winners apart. Discipline is doing what needs to be done, especially when you don't want to. It's boring, it's unglamorous, but it works. 15. No one's coming to save you. Waiting for the perfect opportunity, the right connection, or someone to fix your situation? Stop. The harsh truth is, no one is coming. Not your parents, not your boss, not some magical mentor. Your life is your responsibility. Most people waste years hoping for help instead of helping themselves. The moment you realize you are the solution, everything changes. You start making moves instead of excuses. You take control instead of waiting around. And once you become your own hero, you'll never wait for rescue again. Final thoughts. It took me 35 years to learn these lessons. You got them in just a few minutes. Now it's your move. Pick one that hits home and act on it today. Real change starts small, but it starts now. Your future is waiting. Go create it.